So, I have some things to say about this place so far. So it's one of the 7 wonders of the world, but oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. But honestly, the park is not very organized. Entrance fee is actually 50 dinars, which is pretty expensive. And then you can either hike in through the front entrance and go all the way up and all the way down, but we were told there's a better entrance from the back. And so there's actually a free shuttle from the Petra Visitor Center that takes you all the way to the back for free. But then from there, where they drop you off, it's still like 2 hours to get to like the monastery, which is the back of the main path. And then from there, they actually have another shuttle that only takes you half of the way. It costs 5 dinars. And so then you still have to walk an hour to get to the monastery, which is kind of strange. Doesn't make much sense to me. And so right now, we're hiking through the middle of nowhere to get to the monastery. How's it going, buddy? What you doing? You have a name? No? Okay, that's fine. Doesn't feel like talking today, I guess. So, we just made it to the top of the mountain, I think. And now we're going hopefully down. This is my new friend Ksenija. She's Serbian and lives in Belgium. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. She helped me find the free shuttle bus. And so it worked out really well. And so now we're going to go down towards the monastery. And if you come the back way, it's all downhill basically after you get to the monastery. If you start from the beginning, you have to go up all the way to the monastery and then come back down the same way that you came. But this way they drop you off at the back and then you can just come straight down. But obviously it's a $5 shuttle and then another hour walk to get to the monastery. So it ends up being a pretty long time anyway, but it's less vigorous because it's mostly downhill and you're not doing as much walking. You take another shuttle ride. It took about 20 minutes, I think.
Here? Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Just got some pomegranate juice, freshly squeezed. We got to Qasr al-Bint. So we're at the Great Temple. What's it called? Yeah, Great Temple Complex, right? Pretty sure that's what it's called. It's really pretty. Apparently this temple used to cover 7,000 square meters, which is pretty big. Bigger than my house for sure. And I don't know what else to say about it. So this temple complex was built in the 1st century BC, which is insane to me. Like, it's super surreal for me being here in the Middle East because everything is like thousands of years old, which is insane. Because in the United States, we go to like Jamestown on the East Coast and we're like, wow, this building's still standing and it's 200 years old. And meanwhile, we got like freaking giant temples and pillars, walls and stuff that are existing from 2,000 years ago. It's absolutely insane to me. What do you think about it?
It's incredible. It's great.
Good. Oh, what's this place? بناء على شكل نصف دائري الجهة الشرقي. I think we're at the church, but I'm not really sure. Wow. This is definitely rebuilt. I'm calling it. I don't think it's the church. But I want to get a picture right in this corner. Look how cool that looks with the light coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently that wasn't the church. It's called El Mahkama, the courthouse. But I didn't see that one on the map, so I don't know why we're here. Did you see one that's called the courthouse? I don't think that was on their list of 15 places, but it's really cool. So
Nice view.
come see it. They said it's better to see it on their way out, closer to sunset. And they said for the treasury, it's better at sunrise. I think it's probably because it faces away from the sun, like the sunset's probably behind it. But we'll see. I think it's the next big stop that we're getting. Maybe. Hopefully. I think we're coming up to the treasury.
Finally.
Oh, I think we're here. I think it's here. Oh, wow. That's incredible. That is wild, actually. Insane. This place is incredible. It's honestly hard to fathom that this place was built in the 1st century. It's kind of crazy.
Oceans for you. Go, go, go.
Okay, we're walking back out now. And this place is actually super, super pretty. It reminds me a lot of like the Narrows in Utah, in Zion National Park, or like some of the other slot canyons in like southern Utah, northern Arizona.
With me, everything was fine. I was exposed so many times to COVID. After I got vaccinated with the Russian one, and nothing happened to me. So anyways, I went for that one, you know, and a month or so after, I went back to Belgium, and guess what? They're not recognizing you.
Oh, really? So you had to get
So for
vaccinated
them,
again, or what?
exactly.
Wow,
Like for them, I'm zero vaccinated.
Huh.
They don't care.
that's really interesting.
So
I didn't even
it
know.
was
I've never heard of that
insane.
before.
You cannot imagine how I felt, like really, really horribly.
That's
Because,
interesting.
You know, 4 vaccines. Can you imagine? A person 30 years, super healthy person. I'm sick once a year. I have a flu,
Yeah.
simple flu once a year, not even.
Yeah.
You know, I was so angry. And of course, my immune system dropped so much
Oh, really?
because after I took Pfizer, it was really. I had temperature. I got sick for an entire week,
Yeah.
and I was getting sick every month.
Oh, really?
For another 5 months. None of it in EU. It's only basically just very much like touristy countries like Croatia. I think Greece.
That they do accept it?
That really depended on tourism.
Oh, yeah.
They accepted all
Anything.
vaccines. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I think in the US especially, we were too quick to like say, oh, this is how it's supposed to be, and everyone else needs to follow this too. You know, we can do a quarantine, we can do a lockdown for 2 weeks and it'd be okay. But people here, people in India, people in Indonesia, where people rely on like their daily sales people on the side of the road, you can't just lock them inside for 2 weeks and hope that everything works out. A lot of the countries that rely on tourism were really, really badly hit. Sunset. Look at this cute place. I've got little cabins, little bunks like this, for only 10 dinar a night. Very good price, within a 5-minute walk from Petra. It's super nice.
Thank you, Jordan.
It's the best host in the whole world right here.
One for you.
Thank you.
Pink for you.
What if I want a pink one?
No, I don't think so. This refrigerator also you can use.
Yeah.
And the same thing for you.
the boys
Toilet and
got
shower, 24 hours hot water, very clean bathroom.
Look how cute it is. They even have a shower and a toilet together.
Yes.
Beautiful.